Lloyd Consulting stickers, t-shirts and mugs are available by clicking the link to the Google form in the video description below. Good afternoon. Today is the 15th of April and this is a Slightly Shambolic Shuffle around the 2023 Pride of Longbridge here at Cofton Park in Birmingham. This is part 8. We've been going quite a long time so far, viewers, but we are far from finished. We're in the metro area here. This is a Metro City X. I think this is probably a little bit later than the number plate says. So it's a Mark II Metro, this, in a sort of slightly downhill condition, but that's why people like them. Oh, it's an 84, so it's a very early Mark II Metro. Dry stores is 1999. 93-94 Metro Rio. It was also a Rio Grande special edition. Someone's put some aftermarket wheels on this. Look at that though, if you just put this through a little gap there, you can see the jazzy interior. Very 90s to have a jazzy interior like that. Someone's put a 135K series in this Metro here, 94-95 Metro. With an interesting steering wheel as well. This would be some kind of special edition as well, won't it? But those badges are missing from that. Metro 1.3 Auto, 83-84. I think this was just a trim level on its own, the Metro 1.3 Auto. Someone's having a nice rev over there. This is a Metro GTI, viewers. Take a look. Certainly got the jazzy seats for it. Yes, it is Metro GTI 16 valve. Excellent. Of course, Steve is here with his Metro Van der Pla. We'll take a look at that later. 1983 Austin Metro City. Very, very basic car, this one. Original dealer plates and dealer stickers. That's in really nice condition actually. Considering it's a base model, that's been very, very well preserved. Someone's fitted MG Metro wheels to this one because it's really hard to find tyres for some of the wheels on Mark I Metros in particular. Hello to that South Coast Metro. That is really nice. We saw this actually at the NEC Classic Restoration Show. Owner's called Neil. There we go. There it is at the NEC. This is a 1983 Metro 1.3 Van der Pla. I've actually driven this. I drove this on Sensible Secondhand Classics in 2021. And it is amazing. Later Van der Plas you could get as a 5-door and you could get with a leather interior. But at this stage, it's a Mark I Metro. You could get leather seats, you couldn't get it as a 5-door. So this MG Metro 1300 is just a 1990 or a 91. It's a 1990. Flame red, registered January 1990. Very nice. My godfather had one of these. I've also driven a late MG Metro on my channel. It was a black one. It was brilliant actually. Another Rover 100. It's a base model as well. If that's had different wheels put on it then. Be a 95, be a 111. 1996, 1997 Rover 100 Knightsbridge. 1996 to 7 Rover 100. Hello to retro_rats on Instagram. Nippy Norm, yes, I think we've come across that channel before, viewers. Oh, very nice MG Metro. Another 1300. Again, 89.90. Metro Casino Special Edition, 1993 to 1994. This Metro police car, I think we saw at Pride of Longbridge last year. He's covered up all the things like the flashing light and the graphics and things like that, not in service. Catalyst, so yeah, it'd be 92, 93. I think this is it's like a 1.1 C, 1.1L. Rover 100 Cabrio with airbag, 1996. Noodle, interesting. It's a very funny front bumper, isn't it? It's probably for Rover 100. Oh, it's an auto. Metro 1.4L, 92.93. 1997 Rover 114 SLI. It's funny, they kept playing around with trim levels of the late Rover 100, so you, even in this relatively high spec one, you didn't necessarily get an airbag, you didn't necessarily get front electric windows. (1981 to 82) Mini Metro 1.3 HLS, again in this is lovely condition. This is one of the really late vans. Yeah, they kept making the vans in the sort of Mark II Metro body style until 1992. So I don't know exactly what year this is, but yeah, it'd be about that. It's a very late one, Metro City. Metro 1.3 Auto, 1981 to 82. Dear me, backfiring, all sorts of things going on around here. Let's have a look at this interior whilst we're here. That's ever so 80s, isn't it? Ever so 80s. Another MG Metro 1300, 1988 to 89. Just like one my godfather used to have. It's of this colour. Very late Mini Cooper, probably one of the last ones. Then a Maxi with, I think those are Triumph stag wheels or something. 1750 HL, 78, 79. 2.5 litre Rover 75. Don't know what year that is. And then 1999 Mini Cooper S, which has been made to look a lot older than it is. Let's have a look at some Rover 200 BRMs. There's always a section of these at these sort of shows. They were made between 1998 and 2000, and they weren't very popular at the time, but they are now. This is a 99. Someone's got a very appropriate plate on this one. We'll have a look at the front end of these whilst we're here. Maybe we'll get a look at the interior of one as well. This is a 98. This will be one of the press cars, I think. S something something 1, yeah. And this is what the engine looks like if you modify it. So the 1.8 VVCK series with 143 horsepower. We'll smoke the rear lights on that one. Excuse me. More 200 BRMs. That was the old BRM logo for one they used to make racing cars back in, I think, the 1930s it was. 1990 2000. Personal plate. 1990 2000. 1990 2000. Ooh, there's a nice Jaguar S-Type that's here. I wasn't expecting to see that here. 2007. Now I hope this isn't a Forbidden Fuel one, viewers, because it's dark blue with a beige leather interior. And I do like a nice beige leather interior. No, it's a petrol. Then. With wood. Beige leather interior with wood makes my day happier. And it's a V6, excellent. And it's a beige leather interior. Ooh, yes. Yes, please. Hello, sir. Looking very nice today.
Yeah, not too bad yourself.
All right, thank you.
Let me get out of your shot. Sorry.
Yes, I've got to keep going. I'm on part 8 already, sir.
Brilliant.
Got to keep going. Right, 2004 to 5, MGTF. I have a feeling that yeah, we're going to move past that one, viewers. That one as well. Can't discuss. Got this one here. BRM. Ooh. This looks like a sort of like a classic or something. Either 1.8K series. This looks like it's maybe a. No, it's probably a ZT180, that one. Very, very, very modified. Yeah. Didn't think I would be able to talk about one view, as it turns out I can't, so I better keep going. Keep moving. P-Scan vehicle diagnostics. It's a good way to do sort of programming and things like that for the MG Rover era cars. Interesting leather interior on this one. It's be quite a high spec 25 actually. Motorsport. MG ZT. Very nice royalty case series in this 2004 ZT. Come back to this section later on than we were. There's an entirely new selection of cars in here. 1992 to 1993 Mini City. MG ZS 180, 2004 to 5. MG TF 160, 2002 to 3. Over 25, 2003. Nice little cup there on a camping stove thing. It's good. Right, next row. 2005 to 6. MG ZT260 from SMC Rover in Slough and Reading. Ooh. Oh, and a beige leather interior. I think we filmed this car before, viewers. I think we filmed it not too long ago, actually. That interior is non-standard. Over 75 with some interesting wheels, which we're going to have to skip. We'll come back to these in a moment. MG ZT190 EU4 development car. Interesting. So 2005. Nice 2004 to 5 MTZS 180 here. (1972-73) MG BTT. Ooh, 2004 to 5 MG ZT 260. I think though this is a supercharged one, so it's got a little bit more power in it and a very modified front bumper. ZS here in, I think this is trophy yellow. Ooh, it's a ZS 180. More revving going on in the background, viewers. This looks suspiciously like the V8 version, because both the 4-cylinder K series and the KV6 rev to 8,000. This revs up to 7, so I think that's a V8 actually. It's 260, and a very nice 2004 to 5 Rover 75 Tourer with a V8 engine. Very nice. Yeah, about 20 miles per gallon. Never mind. (2003 to 4) MGTF. (2005) MGTF. Wow, that's an early car. That's a really early 75. This is definitely a Cowley car. 1998 to 1999. Rover 75. It's one of the very earliest ones as well. Goodness me. Amazing. Another Cowley built car here. 2-litre V6, same engine as in my 45 V6. Accessory brochures and all kinds of other things in here.
That would explain it. Yeah, he said the engine was nothing.
2005 Rover 25 Club SE, I think, probably. I don't actually know what spec this is. Oh, it's a GSI. That explains the sort of strange difference in between. We've got chrome mirror caps and leather seats, but no front fog lamps. Don't disappoint me, beige over interior. Oh, do disappoint me then. Oh dear, never mind. 2002 Rover 45 with a petrol engine. Excellent. Ooh, and also a very early 214 SI here. 1989 to 1990. These are rare in this spec. Windy windows, no wood inside, all that kind of stuff. There we go. He wants to be looking inside the car. Okay. What do we have in here?
Hello, Mr. Lloyd.
Hello. Oh, it's a V8.
It is.
You can always tell the V8 because they only rev up to 7, whereas the V6 and a 4-cylinder revs up to 8. You can always tell them.
I can get the bonnet open.
So late pre-facelift on a 2004 plate. Most of the V8s these days have a little Mustang symbol on them. I don't think they came out of the factory, but most people have put those on in the past. But yeah, these are a lot of fun. The clutches are really heavy in these, but they are good fun. You just got to watch your wallet because they do about 20 miles per gallon. But they're much fun. Thank you very much. Gosh, we've had some interesting times here as well with the rear-wheel drive. Right, let's check this next rev counter. Ooh, that's all right. ZTT 190. I don't think it's a plus. I think it's just a normal 190, but it could be wrong. I like that colour, that's very nice. Another ZT190. I'm not sure what year that is. Right, let's go down here. This R3 Rover 200 is probably got a special edition, judging by that seat fabric. Don't know what year that is. I imagine it's a relatively late one, so maybe 98, 99. So that's 180, 2001, a very early one. It's a very early one. Ooh, very, very nice. Rover 600, 1999. The automatic, so expect like a GSI. Very nice Metro Mayfair here. 1988 to 89 on an F. You know, I prefer a Van den Pla, but a Mayfair's certainly good, particularly with those wheels. Luxury. Excellent. I'll have to skip that one. Here we go. Rover 414 SI. Did this have windy windows in it? Oh, it did. It's got a beige interior, but it's not a beige leather interior. Oh. Paul from Project Nigel is not here. He's probably out filming his Slightly Shambolic Shuffle. But the Rover 42 is here. Yeah, it's definitely here. I think he's fitted a new wing to this. I think it's a different colour now. Let's not get... Yeah, that wing is been changed. Another ZS here, facelift to ZS. Could be a 120, possibly. 83, 84 Metro L, probably a 1 litre L. I love the just show it. The sort of early dash in these. It's just an amazingly sort of period instrument cluster. (1993, 1994) Rover 214 SEI. It's an early SEI. The SEI was made for a lot longer than people imagine. And a very nice 2005 ZT260. Warms the cockles of my heart to see things like this, viewers. Oh, it's for sale as well. As Mr. Bill from the Fuel Power channel says, this could be yours. 2000 Rover 75 with a 1.8 normally aspirated engine. Skip that one. 2004 MGTF. 2004 to 5 Rover 75 V8. Oops, sorry, not the camera there, viewers. 1999 Rover 600. 2004 MGTF 115. I have actually filmed on no budget reviews before, back in 2021. 1995 to 6 MGF. Very early one. 2004 MG X Power SV. Oh, viewers. Amazing. This is an SVR. I think this is of a 2004 or 5 MG X Power SVR. Did a walk around on one of those a long time ago now. Another X Power SV here. They're very, very interesting cars. There's hardly any of them at all. They barely made any of them. And here is the 2005 MG ZS 180 that I filmed on Tree Jacket Reviews back in October 2020. It was very nice. I just found the suspension, these personally, a little bit firm for my taste. Although they are wonderful, nevertheless. Ooh, a Rover 800 Vitesse Coupe. Very nice, viewers. It's the kind of thing we like very much. The one problem with the Rover 800 Coupe as opposed to the standard 800 is that they tend to rust a little bit more because essentially they were handmade. So here's a standard one of these, looks at 96. What specification this is? It's a Vitesse, excellent. 1991 with 827 SLI, having some cleaning done.
Tidy
1989 to 90 Rover 800 with the I think that might be a T-Series turbo engine actually. Yes. Could be just a normally aspirated one, but oh sorry, T-Series is too T-Series is too late for this. Be an M series in this. 1996, 1997 Rover 800. Oh, viewers. 2.7 V6 engine, beige leather interior, utter complete bliss. That's very nice, viewers. 92, 93 800 Coupe. Another 800 Vitesse Coupe. And more beige leather interior goodness. It's a manual as well. That'll absolutely fly then. Love the T-Series turbo in it probably. French registered Rover 800 Coupe. I think we saw this in the very, very first part back at the hotel this morning. Yes, viewers. Beige leather interior goodness. Then the fastback version here. You should be able to tell what's in there by having a look at the bonnet. And yes, it's for 2.7 V6. I think we've seen this 600 before today. Actually, no, we haven't. It's a manual. Okay, it's 99. It's a very late one. Gathering here of ZRs and the ZS. 2002 to 3 GZS. Be a 120 probably. 2006 MG ZR. 2004 to 5 MG ZR. Actually, they're both there, aren't they? That one looks like a turbo in there. Row 45 here, someone swapped in 1.8 VVC K series into this. To be for something like a 200 VI. Interesting. Almost a beige leather interior, more sort of olive really. This could actually be something like a connoisseur, but I don't know. Hard to tell. So we'll continue our theme of checking a rev counter before we say anything, particularly about these ZTs. Now this is a petrol one. Excellent. Still a little bit chilly actually out here, viewers. 2003 MG ZR Trophy Yellow, I think is this called. Streetwise, can we talk about this, viewers? Yes, we can. 2004 to 5 Rover Streetwise. MGTF. Again, I think it was this trophy yellow. This is the one that's been wrapped.
Yeah, well, that's it. I'm good.
Yeah, I think this might be the one. MG5 EV pre-facelift, which I drove when they first came out in 2020. Facelifted 75. Can't talk about that. We'll talk about this.
Belly size?
No.
Every other way.
Oh yes. Oh yes, this is the one. We've seen this on Facebook Marketplace, viewers. 2001 Rover 45 V6 2-litre Connoisseur. This is a pre-project drive one, and it has a beige leather interior. Very, very tempting, viewers. And look, you can actually buy this for £3,000. The thing is, I've already got a Rover 45 V6, so I don't need this one, but I like it very much. MG ZT 190. There must be like a for sale area here or something, yes. GZR 1.8 150. This is a turbo conversion. Ah, I see someone's put a new engine in it. 4,500. So the facelifted one, so that'll be 2045. Right, next row. Mark's Garage on YouTube. What has Mark's Garage on YouTube brought to the event? Some kind of interesting hot rod. It's some kind of Ford, but with some modification, shall we say. Interesting. Right. Next area. Oh look who we've spotted.
Who could this be?
It's Mr. Paul from Project Nigel.
Ah, it's you.
You know who I am.
I do know who you are. We're like having a camera off, aren't we?
I think so, sir. And I've seen your car of its new wing as well.
No, it's not a new wing. It's actually the same
Repainted
wing, just been a lot more buffed up and made nicer.
That's very good, sir.
Thank you.
I'll let you continue your non-shambolic non-shuffle.
Yes.
German specification, facelifted, MG ZTT. Don't know what engine it's in here, but that is fascinating, isn't it? Left-hand drive, MG ZR. Black Widow. Interesting. Must be a whole load of people from Germany here. All I can say is Guten Tag. MG ZS 180 2004 to 5. We'll go round here and don't fall over, that's always good. Don't fall over. MG River Freunde, Punkt DE. MG ZT 190. Two 2004 to 5 MG ZR. Someone's put a lot of stickers on that, haven't they? MG with very, very strange rear lights. The TF Trophy blue with hard top. MGF 1999 to 2000. MGZT, which we don't think we can discuss. No, we can't. Can we discuss this one, viewers? No. Rubbish. Right, we better go back that way. That's where we're going to end up anyway, at the end. 1967, Austin A40 Farina. One of the very last of these, because they finished production that same year. Do we have wavy grill bars? No, because this is a later one. We don't. So I think we've come to the end of the entire, however many parts we've done of the Slightly Shambolic Shuffle. Constable Bailey is sitting in his TF.
Hello,
and he's accompanied by a couple of friends. We have Nigel, whose head always seems to fall over, and we have Raffaello, who looks a lot happier than Nigel does. I don't know why. It's kind of one of these bears you have for people who are frightened about driving on their own late at night. They think there's someone in the passenger seat. So you take one of these chaps with you, and you'll feel a bit more secure. Isn't that good? There's Mr. Bill from the Fuel Power channel. One car we haven't filmed is Mr. Bill's 1991 Mini City. We did a walk around of this car back in, I think, 2020 actually, the BMC Leyland show. I think I'm going to tack this final part onto the previous one for the simple reason that it's very short and there's no reason to have such a short final part. But anyway, I think that's about it. Thank you ever so much indeed once again for watching. There is another Shambolic Shuffle coming from the Octagons and Longships event at Withall Transport Museum that we're filming tomorrow. So don't despair if this is all if you think it's all over. We've got words out properly now. It's been a long day, viewers, and we shall see you again soon for more excitement. Look at this. Is that a Maestro Turbo? Oh, it is. Right, viewers, that's quite enough. I'm going to go back to the hotel and start editing before I get incoherent.